We all thought Saturday night's main event was going to make us cry, and it did. Just not the way we were expecting, because somehow John Cena's dumb face turned it into tears of pure laughter. And now the real question is, who does Gunther retire next? Because while Raw was doing whatever it was doing, MJF came back and reminded everyone what a real moment actually looks like. And we've got a theory why his return was better than all of Raw. Plus, Joe finally pays his promo debt, and I never thought I could hate a promo more than this one. It's Friday, December 19th. I'm Ian Fox. That's Joe. That's Brett. And this is Pick the Push, the only podcast you can win. Let's go.
Pick the push. Call it sharp, call it clean. Pick the push. No half steps, no in between. Push.
Jamie Hayter. I remembered her name. Hayter.
Do you guys want to start with Saturday main event?
Yeah, let's talk about the absolute tearjerker of a tribute.
Yeah, I wish I cared.
Should we start with that?
No, that's the whole show was a tribute. It was fantastic.
It was every match I was excited for.
Yep,
I enjoyed it.
every match was a banger.
I think banger's a little much.
For Saturday night main event, I thought that they did a fantastic job. Any one match you didn't really like?
The ending to the Cody Obafemi is just, I don't know why I didn't see that coming sooner. I was very upset about that. Not cool.
But it made sense, and I thought you saw it coming.
Yeah, I get why they did it, but I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that sucked. I wanted like a legit ending to that. Sol Ruka Bailey, sick match. I didn't even care if Sol Ruka or Bailey won, but I'm fine with Sol Ruka winning.
Her finishers are so good.
Yep, Soul Ruka getting the Soul Snatcher, perfect.
And then I hope AJ Styles is okay. I'm still unsure. Like, I assume he's fine. I haven't really heard anything else about him because that ending was a little bumpy.
Yeah.
But still a great match. Like, that one's legit.
Also really good. AJ Dragon Lee versus Leon Slater and Javon.
And then Gunther and Cena making one of the funniest memes I've ever seen for the whole year.
Yeah.
The hug.
I fucking
The head
love
hug.
that face. Oh, it's so good. It's so funny to me. It's so funny.
He looks so comfortable.
I know, right?
He was just like, I could live here.
It's so funny.
Hold me forever.
It's like Gunther's not putting people to sleep like by choking them out. He's just making their lives so comfortable that they fall asleep.
Yeah, it's called a sleeper hold, not because you're choking them out, it's because you're embracing them so comfortably that you make them fall asleep almost instantly.
Here's an Ian conspiracy theory that I have about Saturday Night Main Event.
Okay.
John Cena can no longer wrestle anymore, right?
Yeah, he refuses to. Never again.
Who is somebody the crowd hates right now that cannot wrestle anymore either? Well, yeah, but that's not where I'm going. But interesting thought.
You're gonna have to bleep that out.
I will.
Fair enough. I apologize.
Right after the Cena match, they fucking hate Triple H, which rightfully so. So my conspiracy is that let's lead it into a Cena Triple H, last one ever, WrestleMania. It's right there. I know I won't get it, but I want it.
Cena's done. He's not wrestling.
Oh, you want a reunion tour at WrestleMania in like 5 years when it's Saudi Arabia?
It will happen in Saudi Arabia if it happens anywhere. That's a guarantee.
Yeah, facts. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in Saudi.
Oh, no, I don't like it now. I wish I didn't even say anything.
You don't like that anymore, huh?
No, that was bad. I have a bad taste in my mouth now. Oh, terrible.
No, but what I can see happening is Gunther retiring 2 more greats this year.
Yeah, we're gonna know it's their last match before that anyway.
Just because it's Gunther.
That's so dumb. I think that's so dumb. He retired 2 people that we knew that was their last match.
Yep. Well, that's the thing is, one of them won't say it's his last match, and one of them will say it's his last match.
Yeah, but the whole setup was like this is their last match
Yeah, for the other 2.
for both of them. It's
Yeah, that's
wild.
what I mean. For the other 2. I'm saying for these 2.
Who are you speculating then?
AJ at some point. I don't know when. He's just going to bow out at some point to Gunther. And then Brock at SummerSlam.
He ends Brock?
Yeah.
No chance.
I'm putting it on record right now that I can tell you that you're gonna be very upset because it's gonna happen.
You're saying at SummerSlam.
That's a big call.
I like it.
SummerSlam next year. Gunther Brock, and then Gunther retires him.
I disagree,
I like the idea.
but I like the take. And you're saying we don't know that it's the retirement match going into that? We just expect him to retire him after he retired so many people?
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to keep seeing Brock Lesnar, but I understand that I have to.
It's gonna happen. I hate it. Like, I hate thinking about it. I hate putting it out there like this, but like
Why? Why do you hate that?
they're taking Randy Orton's Legend Killer gimmick and just being like, here you go, Gunther, retire people.
They're trying. I would believe it more if it wasn't like, hey, this is the last match, and then they just both coincidentally had to face Gunther.
Yeah. Like Gunther won the tournament, so he gets to face John Cena and retire him. Like,
Right.
it was just
So it's like, all right, like we knew it was his last match anyway. He was going to retire whether he won or lost.
yep.
Whatever.
Up next.
All right. Raw versus AEW.
Ooh.
You want me to talk about what I think? I can get mine done short and quick.
Yeah, go for it.
It's easy. Raw, here's my synopsis. It was Austin Theory. We knew it 10 seconds after War Games. So, like, neat. I don't know. Do I care? I don't know. I heard a theory that he's working independently for Seth Rollins, potentially. That'd be interesting. Is it good enough than what AEW just gave me when MJF came back? No.
Bro.
I just heard his music and it instantly won. Like, period. So, I mean, if you need me to say it, it's AEW.
I have to say AEW too. Very clearly, it's because of MJF. Oh, I keep getting impressed by how great of a wrestler Pac and Kyle are.
That was a great match.
It was a really, really good match, and all of these have been just as good, if not better. I feel like I keep learning so much about wrestling whenever I watch AEW, and I'm struggling to learn more about wrestling when I watch Raw.
You learn what not to do in wrestling by watching Raw. You learn what aggravates people.
Yeah.
That's an interesting point that you raised anyway. I really like that thought.
There were two things that I liked about Raw. Probably the only thing that I actually enjoyed about Raw was the first 16 minutes. And that was the entire crowd booing Gunther for 16 minutes. He said 3 sentences.
Solid. It was gorgeous.
Masterclass in being a heel. Other than that, yeah, that was basically it. They wasted 6 minutes of your time with a recap of the episode you're watching. So yeah, I think it sounds pretty obviously I'm going with AEW. But not just because of the MJF return or the Pac and Kyle Fletcher. I would say for the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega being the elite again.
So good.
And getting the Too Sweet signature kick in. That was pretty awesome. That match was Takeshita, Okada, and Hechicero was the opposing team. It was the $1 million match.
And they were expecting Austin Theory to beat any of that?
I don't know what they were thinking.
What in the fuck?
And Moxley and Roderick Strong opened the show.
Damn.
You want to talk about in your face for wrestling this week? That's what AEW said, you know what? We're sorry about last week. We realized that we kind of messed up last week, but this week we got you. So AEW.
I have a question. I'm feeling that this episode of AEW actually scratches a lot of diverse varieties of wrestling too.
Yep. Between triple threat, regular tag, you had the 8-woman tag, you had good singles. You're gonna go into Fatal 4-Way at some point. You actually got some promos. You got some actual wrestling.
Got high flying. You had strong.
Even the Battle Royal, too.
Yep.
And that's not even including, like, Collision, basically, too. Because they're advertising it as a 3-hour event, but really they're just tacking on Collision to it, which is fine. But, like, all the things we're going over is just the first 2 hours.
Well, Collision's gonna have its own show on Saturday too, I guess.
So they're doing another Collision? Wild.
Because I guess they did 2 shows for Manchester.
It's crazy, but whatever. I mean, they did Dark, too, which is, like, Just a lot more content. I don't know why they're doing it, but it's all right.
It's a Christmas present to everybody. I'm not upset.
That's cool with me. I ended up watching it. I didn't think I would.
And now for something completely different.
So my promo was a combination of a spoon and a fork is a spork, and specifically not a foon.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Just fucking do it. Just do it. Let me be mad and get on with this.
All the more reason for me to drag it out. So, hi, I'm Rambler. Welcome to this week's Joe Talk. When I say, think of a combination of a spoon and a fork, obviously you instantly think of a spork, which is funny because did you know that the trademark for the spork wasn't actually trademarked until 1970? That was by the Van Brode Milling Company, actually right here in Clinton, Mass. Granted, the trademark didn't last long because they gave up on the patent and the trademark after a couple of years, and it was picked up by another company in the UK called Plastico Limited, which was like 1975, like 5 years later. And that's when it actually took off, and that's when sporks actually became popular. KFC helped polarize it as they were the first fast food place to carry it and make it popular. But this got me thinking. There has to have been a spoon fork combination before 1970, right? So I started digging and I learned a lot of interesting info. Of course, I learned about William MacArthur. He was an Australian. This was back in 1940. His idea was the splade, which was basically this other guy's idea from Rhode Island, Samuel W. Francis, in 1874, which was originally and awfully, but accurately named the 3-in-1 combination utensil. But that didn't quite fit the requirements because it was more than just a spoon fork combination. So back to digging I went. Next stop was 1857. That's when ice cream was really taking off, and you had the invention of the home ice cream maker, Carlo Giotti's Ice Enterprise, where he had ice warehouses everywhere, all over Italy, and that's actually the widespread of ice cream and gelato and stuff, which is wild. And then the Victorian era's need for unique and unnecessary silverware. Thus, the ice cream fork was a thing. And that was very similar to the modern spoon fork utensil we have now. But 1857 didn't seem far enough back, so I kept digging. And a little earlier, I found another name for the utensil. It was based off a popular turtle soup. This soup was popular from the 1840s and on most menus until later considered a delicacy due to the decline in the population of said turtle. That was all the way up until the prohibition of using said turtle in a soup in 1919 with the addition of the amendment of the 18th Amendment. The name of this spoon fork combination was a terrapin fork. And I thought, that was it. That's got to be the oldest name, right? There's nothing else. But I was wrong. So I dug a little bit more. After a little bit digging, I found the earliest name and use of a spoon fork combination. And I will only be referring to the utensil as this name moving forward. But back in the late 1500s and early 1600s, they created this utensil with the intention of eating treats called saccade, which is candied citrus peel, usually citron, but not exclusively, preserved in heavy sugar syrup. So these luxury treats were to be enjoyed using the spoon fork combination utensil, which you can actually find one of these utensils in the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, by the way. And this utensil, make sure you're paying attention, Ian, because this is the original name of a spoon fork combination utensil. And it was called a sucket fork. That's right, the sucket fork. S-U-C-K-E-T, fork. And that's what I'm going to call a spoon fork combination from now on. And that's not to be confused with a combination of a fork and spoon, which is a lesson for another day. Thanks for coming to this week's Joe Talk.
Oh, man.
Suck it, fork? Are you kidding me?
Nope. You can fact check all of that. I did so much
It
research.
did come back full circle. It's funny how wrestling existed before wrestling. You think that's where DX got the name?
I have no idea. But you have no idea when I found it out, I was like, "Oh my god, this is going to be perfect. I get to tell Ian to suck it."
You have no idea how excited I am to listen to that like 10 more times while I edit this.
The amount of research I did and the amount of giggling that happened while doing all of this research, going, "Ian's gonna hate me. Ian's gonna hate me."
Just all the way back. Yeah, it was instantly. I just knew it was immediately a troll. Getting it back to suck it though was kind of worth it. I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of neat.
Yeah, it's called a sucket fork. SUCKET.
And that's on display in Boston, or is that a different utensil you're referring to? That's on display in Boston. We can go for free on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I think that was advertised a long time ago. Don't quote me on any of that, but
I don't know if it still is.
you can see it. You can get sucked off for free on Wednesday. I think that's what we're trying to say, right? At the Museum of Fine Arts.
The second fork is at the Museum of Fine Arts. They have one of them. So that was fun.
For you, I'm glad.
And it was made to eat preserved lemons. That's so cool.
It's made to suck it.
So yeah, I'm very, very happy with how I built that promo because I made sure to not use the word spork after the first sentence.
I figured that, but I honestly thought it was just coming all the way around to the other word that I wasn't gonna say then or now.
Which food? Which one?
What'd you
Huh?
say? I don't know. I'll probably bleep that too.
But yeah, no, the entire time I was researching some of this, I was very upset that one of the original things that I found out about it wasn't real. They talked about the Foon dynasty
What?
in China, which wasn't a real thing.
Imagine that.
Oh, dude, I was so excited for me to be like, "I'm sorry, buddy. Foon was first. The Foon dynasty."
You could have went with it.
I would have loved it.
Who would have done? I'm not getting a works cited page from you. Or in
Oh,
fact,
yeah.
you know what? No, I expect an email.
Too late.
I want every website that you use for sources here.
Too late. You got to do your own research. I gave you all the info.
You have to bring me on a field trip to the Museum of Science, where then we can go, once I'm done there, to the Museum of Fine Arts to look at the sucket.
Up next.
That's going to do it for this week, but don't get too comfortable. Next week is our go-home show for AEW's World End. We're breaking down the entire card for the Pick the Push Royale, and it's not just predictions this time. It's personal, because it's one-on-one, me, Ian Fox, versus our current champion, Japeth. Title on the line, no excuses. And on top of that, we've got my favorite interview guest we've ever had on the show before, and I promise you're not going to want to miss this one. Make sure you're following. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you next week on Pick the Push. Peace.
Pick the push. Call it sharp, call it clean. Pick the push. No half steps, no in between. Pick the push. No luck, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push. Boards light, hearts race, crowd reacts. Every pick swings, no room for slacks. Bluff fails quick, mistakes break fast. Every choice lands, nothing's left a chance. Climb the ranks, feel the surge, hit it hard, no room to purge. Eyes locked, focus tight, every swing counts in the fight. Predicted the twist, caught us all flat. No way you had that. Pick it right, own the night. Pick it wrong, still stand your fight. Every call cracks, every swing crushed. Step in the ring, pick the push. I learned pick the push. Call the plays on the night. Push. Make it land, hold it tight. Push. No slack, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push. When you pick the push. When you pick the push. When you pick the push.
Like I'm not gonna get a kitchen mixer That's Smeg brand.
No.
I'm gonna keep that word as far away from anything that I eat as possible.
Right. That is the correct reaction.
It's called Smeg. That's
Straight
awful.
up. Schmegma.
Foon, 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 foon.
Oh, you
foon,
son of a
foon,
bitch.
foon,
I'm getting him
foon,
out of here.
foon,
Get him
foon,
out of
foon.
here.